Man, these record-breaking temperatures are just not
we've been
letting
talking
up
about how hot it
anywhere
is.
in the country.
No.
It's just intense.
And of course, as bad as it is out here, it's worse in California, where excessive heat warnings are in effect. Several cities in California have broken records for high temperatures over the past week.
CBS News Los Angeles reporter Kara Finnstrom is out in the middle of some of the scorching heat in Pasadena, but I heard you earlier this morning reference that you're not in the hottest parts of the state, or at least Southern California at least. How are people beating the heat where you are?
Well, we've been dealing with a heat dome here, which is really trapped in that hot air and kept it here for days on end. So folks are getting up early. They're exercising here around the Rose Bowl. We saw a cross-country team out here actually before the sun came up. But it's gotten so hot, unfortunately, that there's been an uptick in calls for paramedics. We know from Pasadena's fire department here that they've seen more heat-related illnesses. And they actually came out the other day and they measured the temperature of the surface of the pavement. It was 120 degrees at 10 in the morning. So they're urging folks not to get out and even try and walk their pets when that sun is out during this extreme heat.
Wow.
And the length and the magnitude of this heat wave has really been described as unprecedented. What are folks doing in terms of trying to make sure that vulnerable populations are staying safe?
Well, there's been a number of cooling centers opened all across the Southland. Most municipalities have done that, but of course our homeless populations are most at risk because they're out oftentimes on that hot pavement. Down on Skid Row in the heart of Los Angeles, where we have a very large homeless population, they've started climate centers. They've actually brought in tents, and they're also bringing in cooled water to try and reach these people where they are. But that's one of the biggest concerns, the folks who just can't seem to get out of the heat. That also is elderly people who may be kind of living alone in their homes and not have that air conditioning.
Well, our appreciation to you and the crew, Kara Finnstrom, for reporting on this and bearing with it for us. We appreciate it. Cool down.